begin the day. Busy day, several meetings around the city. Chauffeur to pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day. Okay.
The bank official saw that. The bank official saw that according to his schedule, he was in for a very busy day with several meetings around the city. The company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day.
Right, very good. The company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. to begin the day. Okay.
The bank office. The bank officer.
Right.
Saw that according to his schedule, he was in for a very busy day with several meetings around the city. The company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. begin the day.
Yeah, we pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day. Busy. It's almost like it's B-I-S-Y. Busy. As opposed to buzzy. He's very buzzy. No. I mean, when you look at it, I can see where, like bus, right? Like there's a bus. But it's more like very busy. Busy. Almost like B-I-Z-Y in a way. Busy. Several meetings around the city. Company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day. Go ahead.
The bank official saw that according to his schedule, he was in for a very busy day with several meetings around the city. The company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day.
Right, very good. The bank official. Fish. Like fish. Official. Like official. If we could even try to go E-L. Official. Yeah. The bank official saw that according to his schedule, he was in for a very busy day. Okay.
The bank official thought that according to his schedule, he was in for a very busy day with several meetings around the city. The company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day.
Right, very good. The chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day. Who was he going to pick up? The bank official, who has a very busy schedule. Okay.
The bank official saw that according to his schedule, he was in for a very busy day with several meetings around the city. The company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day.
Right, very good. The company chauffeur would pick him up at 8 a.m. to begin the day. The bank official, an officer of the bank. He could be the president, the vice president, the junior vice president, or whatever, but he is an official, an officer of the bank. He's in charge of certain, either the bank or in charge of certain departments of the bank. Whatever, he's a bank official. The officer of the bank saw that his schedule was telling him, according to what he sees, my schedule is telling me that I have a very busy day. My list of appointments, my schedule, where I have to be at certain times of the day. I've got one at 9, 11, lunch at 1 o'clock with the officials of another bank, and then an appointment at 2 and 4. I have a very busy schedule. My list of things to do is very extensive, very long. He was in for a very busy day, many, many things to do. And he had, and what were they? He had several meetings around the city. Meeting here with that branch, a meeting with this branch, whatever. And then the company driver, the chauffeur, the company driver would pick him up at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m., to begin to start the day of meeting his scheduled appointments. Scheduled appointments.
Schedule.
All during the day.
Schedule.
Any questions about the words? Officer, official, according, schedule, busy, several, more than one. It could be 4, it could be 6. It didn't say exactly how many. He said not with 6 meetings, but with several meetings. It could be a general number, 4, 5, 6, whatever, around the city. And the company driver, the chauffeur, would pick him up at 8 o'clock in the morning to begin the day. Any questions about that?
Several and many, which one is more than?
That's like asking me, how big is a piece of sand? Very small. No, several meetings and many meetings would be, you wouldn't confuse it to be the same thing. Several meetings could be 3. Many meetings, well, it could be 6 or 8 or 10 or 15 or 24, one every hour. Many meetings, several meetings implies more than 2 or 3, but less than 10, let's say, several. If I had many meetings, that would be up in the 10 to 12 or something like that. It's just a general expression, but several implies, I would think, less than many, even though there's no specific number. It's not like many means 10. Depending on, it would all depend on the bank official, how many branches were there. If he was going to visit every branch and it had 28 branches, that would be many visits, meetings, many meetings. But if he had a bank that had 4 branches, several meetings. It all depends on what the whole general idea is that you're talking about. As I say, if I had a bank with 100 branches and I said I've got to go to half the branches today, oh, that's 50 branches. Whoa, that's many appointments. But I have a bank that has 10 branches. I have to see half of the branches a day. Oh, several, 5, no big deal, no problem. 50, yeah, big problem. But that is just kind of several, many. Depends on the situation. But usually several implies fewer than many. There are several books on the desk, 3 or 4. There are many books on the desk, 150. That type of thing. Any other questions? Official? Is that official? No more questions?
No.
Official?
It's clear?
Clear?
Very clear.
C-L-E-A-R. Clear.
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 Right. Whoa.
What is according to the not clear.
Well,
According is mean follow or
well, just let me, I'll do that in a second.
clear.
Clear. Clear.
Carry.
Clear.
Clear.
Career.
Career.
Clear.
Clear.
Career.
Career.
Career. Yeah, he had a very interesting career. Career. The meaning is very clear. Clear. Remember, down here with the L, the R different, but the L. Well, according to what you say, some people don't understand according to what you say. Yeah, in other words, according to his schedule was the thing on the sentence. The schedule reads as such. According to it, he took his schedule and read it and said, I have a very busy day. So the expression would be, according, from what the schedule says, I have a very busy day. According to you, the plane will leave at 11 o'clock. So, what you have told me and the information that you provided me says that the plane will leave at 11. I'm listening to you and you're saying 11 o'clock. So if somebody asks me, what time does the plane leave? Well, according to that lady, she told me it leaves at 11 o'clock. From what she told me, the plane leaves at 11 o'clock. According to what she said, the plane leaves. In agreement with what she said, the plane leaves at 11 o'clock. In agreement, he was in agreement, and in looking at his schedule, he was in agreement with it in the fact that it told him, his schedule told him, that he has a very busy day. According to the schedule. According to you, the plane leaves at 11 o'clock. Is she right? Is she wrong? I don't know. But according to her, if you're believing her, the plane leaves at 11 o'clock. From what you said.
I refer to something, is it the same? To refer.
No, not necessarily the same, no. Referring to what she said, to talk about what she said. It's not exactly the same. I could refer to what you said and know that you're wrong. Just in reference and to refer back to something that was said.
So we can use according, cover refer.
Well, you're believing, you're reading something, in this case a schedule, and according to the schedule could be wrong. You know, it could say he has an appointment at 10 o'clock when somebody made a mistake and wrote that the appointment is at 11 o'clock. Well, I don't know, but according to the schedule, they said it was 10 o'clock. But it was 11 o'clock. The schedule was wrong. But when I read it, according to what I read, in agreement with what I read, it said 10 o'clock. But they made a mistake when they wrote up the schedule. They wrote 11 and it was 10. So the schedule was wrong. But I acted in accordance with the schedule that said 10 o'clock, when in fact the meeting was at 11 o'clock. But it says here, according to the schedule, that the meeting's at 10. Oh, sorry, sir, I wrote the wrong number. It should be 11. But according to the schedule, it said 10. According to what the schedule said. In agreement with what the schedule said. 10 o'clock, but it was wrong.
According always, the two always after according.
Oh, whoa, I'd have to think all day about that. According to, every time you say according, it has to be to?
Yeah.
It'll take me about an hour. Most of the time, it's two. Yeah, there could be, I could stand here for 2 hours and think of, oh, yeah. After, then it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm still working on it. But most of the time, according to something or some person. Okay. River.
River.
River. Lake. Lake. Yeah. This is something totally different. Lake. River. Pond. Ocean. Bay. Very good. River. Not liver. Liver is something totally different. As rake is something totally different than a lake. What is a river?
River is a river.
A body of water coming from the mountains and moving towards the sea.
Yeah, there's one right out here. A river. A body of water moving from from a high elevation, dropping down, and maybe going into another river, or moving along to the sea. Or, well, that's another, okay, lake, what is a lake?
A body of water surrounded by land.
Right, I'm sure there are lakes in Thailand, lakes,
Yeah.
a body of water,
Victoria Lake.
maybe up, Lake Victoria in Africa, something like that. The Great Lakes in the United States, there are 5 Great Lakes, they're all
Michigan Lake.
Lake Michigan, they're all up in the United States, up in this area right here. And then a pond,
A small body of water. And its source is normally rain.
but
It's the source of water is normally rain.
formed by rain.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be, if a lake is a large body of water surrounded by land, a pond would be a small body of water. Maybe you could have a pond right outside here of a certain size, and maybe you would see birds like geese or ducks or something swimming around in the pond, just floating, that type of thing. What is an ocean?
A big massive water.
Yeah, like the
Pacific.
Pacific Ocean
Atlantic Ocean.
or the Atlantic Ocean, a very, very large body of water. If a lake is a large, this is a very large body of water. What is a bay?
So a body of water partly enclosed by land but having a wide outlet to the sea.
Yeah, you could have a part of America, let's say, that goes down here, this would be like the bay, an area that goes in. The ocean is out here, and the land it's like an inlet or something like that, where that would be the bay. The bay. So the bay, ocean, pond. The ducks are on the pond. The ducks are on the pond. A lake. Let's go sailing on the lake. Take a boat, little sailboat, and go sailing on the lake. We'll go sailing today we will take a boat down the river to go to the Asiatique. We'll get on at the Chow Pride here at the dock, at the temple, and take the boat downriver to the Asiatique stores, or that type of thing. A lake, a pond, an ocean, and a bay. Right there, little bay, little inlet, more or less. Any questions about those words? River, lake, the pronunciation is very important. A rake and a liver are not a lake and a river. Okay? Those are key. It's the L and the R. Tricky, tricky, tricky sounds. But something you have to practice on. Lake, river, liver, rake. Two different, or different things. Totally.
I think leg must be complete the word. No, leg.
Yeah, because if you don't complete it, then you're saying lay. L-A-Y.
But the leg.
You gotta complete, oh, well, that is the story with most, practically every, you have to complete the word. Lay doesn't do it. Look at that beautiful lay. What? No, lake. Good. Lake. That, the completing the word is key to pronunciation in most of, not all English words. To finish the word. Just like I was saying yesterday, hell. Not hell, I want to hell you. No, help. I've heard hell for help many times here. Oh, teacher, may I help you with the mason? No, please, no. So it's help, and the word has to be finished. Lake.
And pond, a little bit.
Oh, yeah, pond, yeah. Look at the beautiful pond. Pond. Yeah, pond. As I often say, it's not a big pond, it's pond. But it has to be there, otherwise, what's she talking about? What? Lay? No, lake, yes. River, lake, pond, ocean, bay. Pacific, Atlantic, Michigan, Erie, or lakes. Okay, increase. Increase. Decrease. Inform. Information. Crease. What does it mean to increase?
Raise.
Yeah, to add on, to raise. I am going to raise your salary. Oh, really? Yes, I'm going to give you a pay increase. I'm adding on to the salary that you currently have. A raise, an increase. To increase is to raise up. The temperature increases daily in the summertime. It goes from 90 Fahrenheit to 91 Fahrenheit to number 2 to 3 to 4. It increases daily. Decrease.
Listen.
Yeah. If the increase is to raise it, the decrease is to go down.
No.
Yeah. The temperature decreases daily as we approach winter. It decreases daily. 89, 88, 87, 6, 5, 4. Decrease.
Decrease.
Lessen. To get less.
Less.
Increase, decrease.
Get less.
Increase, decrease.
Get less.
Inform.
No.
To tell someone something. I would like to inform you, the class will be at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh, really? Yes, I'd like to inform you. Sometimes it's at 8, sometimes it's at 10, but tomorrow it's at 9 o'clock. And then you would say, oh, well, thank you very much for the information. Those items that I needed to know, you just told me. I needed to know that the class starts at 9 o'clock. I informed you that the class would start at 9. Now you have the necessary information to come tomorrow at 9 o'clock. You know that the class will be at 9. How do you know? The teacher informed me. He gave me the information about the time the class will begin. Thank you. He informed us, and now we have the necessary information to know what time to come to the class tomorrow. We have the necessary information. A crease.
Fold.
Crease.
Crease.
On the pen, when we run the pen, there's a, we make a crease.
Right.
Insert the pen.
Exactly.
Fold.
Crease.
Crease.
Right, yeah, you would have a crease, you would take it and fold, and there would be like a line there, and that would be the crease. You took a piece of paper and folded it over and creased it. You would have a coming together. The crease in the pants or the crease in the uniform or something like that, crease. The same type of sound except you add in or D. Or another word and another totally different meaning each time. Any questions about these words? The soldier had a very sharp uniform. His shirt had creases in the sleeve and in the pants. It was very sharp. Okay, register.
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 Yeah, reg-is-ter. Register.
Register.
Vacation.
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 Jog.
Job.
Jog.
Job.
Modern.
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 Sad.
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 Sad. What does it mean to be sad?
Full of grief.
Yeah, sad, unhappy, unhappy, full of grief. Very sad, unhappy,
Gloomy.
gloomy. Very sad, not happy. Something happened, let's say, to this person, and they are sad about a situation, not happy, very sad. You could say that, oh, there was an accident yesterday and my friend broke his arm in the accident. He fell down the stairs and broke his arm. I'm very sad to hear that news. I wasn't happy to learn that he got hurt. So I'm very sad about that. Sad. What is modern?
New.
Up to date? Right, new, modern, up to date, yeah, not something from 25 years ago. No, not even 10 years ago, 10 years ago.